So what it sounds like to me now is that the Breakfast Club should be implicated in a RICO statute. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Crown Heights resident owns the Breakfast Club, him and his entire trust need to get sued, because in addition to, you know what I'm saying, DJ Envy and his involvement with Cesar Pina and the advertisement of Jay Morrison, now what we're establishing is that, and you could even technically say having Umar Johnson on there, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're establishing a pattern of an ongoing systematic criminal enterprise of the Breakfast Club, matching up buyers and sellers to be engaged in fraudulent activities.
You gotta play it out.
Lead attorney, hilarious, man.
Yeah, man. You know what else is hilarious? Some of y'all gonna get mad when I say this is hilarious, you know. But you know what else is hilarious? DJ Envy about to go to jail. That's what's hilarious.
I didn't think he would go. You know what I'm saying? It's looking bad for him, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's looking bad, man. It's looking real bad for Envy, bro. It's looking bad. Let me run this news clip real quick, because the feds went to pay him a visit. You know, they snatched up his big homie Cesar Pina. They snatched him up, you know, on Fed charges. And the feds went to go pay him a visit too, man. Let me pull this up on the screen right now so we can check this news report out. Ooh, excuse me, concerning like the updates with Cesar Pina, right? And DJ Envy. It's over, brother. You going to jail. They about to come get you next. You know what I'm saying? They about to snatch you up, bro. Oh, why you want to see a black man go to jail? No, if he guilty, like he gotta go. You stealing money like that.
DJ Envy said that.
If you flipping the same house, no, he ain't say that, but that's you know people will say that. You know what I'm saying, in the comments or whatever. If you flipping the same house over and over again with different people, Pina was out there flipping the same house over and over. How you sell the same house to 5 different people? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Now y'all got to get locked up.
We're back now with an iTeam exclusive. Less than a week after we broke the story of investors who say they were scammed in a real estate venture promoted by radio host DJ Envy, there's a major development.
DJ Envy's longtime business partner has been arrested by federal agents in New Jersey. Cesar Pina has been charged with fraud. Investigative reporter Sarah Wallace has been all over the story. She has the latest from federal court in Newark.
Cesar Pina arrested by the feds this morning on a charge of wire fraud and brought here to the federal courthouse in Newark. They say this may be just the beginning. He could face additional charges of money laundering.
You might know him on Instagram as Flippin' NJ, my friend Cesar Pina.
DJ Envy often had his pal, Cesar Pina, on the radio hosts The Breakfast Club show.
Started with no money, and here I am, $50 million later in real estate.
Promoting their real estate partnership. Now, in this federal complaint, the government says Pina engaged in a Ponzi-like scheme involving investors, adding Pina defrauded dozens of victims of millions of dollars. We interviewed many of them.
I lost $200,000. $835,000 in total. I lost a total of $64,000. I lost $1 million.
Envy, whose real name is Rashawn Casey, was not charged, but many of the alleged victims say they were influenced by his celebrity.
He's advertising this all over the radio and on television.
Investors say Pina promised he would rehab and flip distressed properties, many in Patterson, giving a 30% profit.
Is that not a crime in and of itself? Like outside of other areas where like he could be involved, he possibly knew, but he's trying to hide that, whatever. Maybe you might know better than me. Is it a crime at all for me to influence you into a scam? You get what I'm saying? Even if I have nothing to do with it. Only that technically it's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? But
only if you know that there's a scam going on. They have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you knew that there was a scam going on.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. But if they can't prove that you knew, then
right,
they got nothing. There's nothing they can do, or they got nothing on you. So it is what it is.
Right.
Okay.
He went on television.
Investors say Pina promised he would rehab and flip distressed properties, many in Patterson, giving a 30% profit within months. Dozens have now filed lawsuits saying they never got any of their investment back. Pina is accused of pocketing $17 million from just 4 properties. As news broke of his arrest, we were interviewing Jeff Robinson, who owns a food truck and car wash in Patterson.
My son, this is my world. And these people took advantage.
His son, Jeff Jr., tragically died in a car accident 6 months ago, leaving 2 children behind. Jeff Jr. had invested $325,000 with Pina in this Passaic property. The dad says Pina then went dark.
On that day, I buried my son. I called Cesar. Oh, bro, I'm going to meet you. I have text correspondence with Cesar, text messages. Oh, I'm running a little behind. He never met me here. But my main concern is getting what's due to those children. It's not fair. The comfort would be for my grandkids are in position when they have trust accounts with that money that he owes those children.
Pina pleaded not guilty. He has to
Hey,
post
let me ask you a question.
and is being released on electronic monitoring. He cannot leave the state of New Jersey. No comment.
What's up?
Cesar Pina don't look like a dude that have on a trench coat, and when he opened it up like that, it got a whole bunch of watches and Gucci purses in it.
Yeah, he do.
Fake you know what I'm saying? Like my thing is like
you know,
dude, people ask for like qualifications or anything like that anymore. Like, why would you? If some little pear-shaped dude like Cesar Pina came up to me and was like, I can make you rich. I could get you a 30% return on this. I'm about to ask some questions.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gonna get this dude like hundreds of thousands of dollars, up to $1 million, without asking any questions, no track record, no investor testimonials. You don't have a 10K or any kind of financial records that can show the success of your investment pattern over a duration of time, your real estate portfolio. You don't have none of like who would deal with somebody like that?
I don't know, man, but you know what's crazy is that a lot of people do. I mean, you got to look at like, you know, brothers like Jay Morrison, right? You know, a lot of people invested with Jay, and he had no real credentials. He had no proof that he was an expert in any of the stuff that he said he wanted to do concerning the Tulsa real estate fund. But people just threw their money at him. Because he had and also he was promoted by who? The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
99.9% of people who were informed about Jay Morrison, you first found out about him like I did through the Breakfast Club.
So what it sounds like to me now is that the Breakfast Club should be implicated in a RICO statute. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Crown Heights resident owns the Breakfast Club, him and his entire trust need to get sued because in addition to, you know what I'm saying, DJ Envy and his involvement with Cesar Pina and the advertisement of Jay Morrison, now what we're establishing is that, and you could even technically say having Umar Johnson on there, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're establishing a pattern of an ongoing systematic criminal enterprise of the Breakfast Club, matching up buyers and sellers to be engaged in fraudulent activities. The board of directors and the Crown Heights residents that own the Breakfast Club need to be gotten up out the paint for that, as well as if you continue as to say, look at the fraudulent results that utilizing Breakfast Club as a vehicle to get black people to vote blue no matter who have produced. Now we have a pattern of scamming using Breakfast Club as the vehicle.
Facts. And those two aren't the only ones, right? Like, you know, the Breakfast Club has a pattern of just having scammers and just dirtbags come through on their platforms, asking for the people's money, just for it all to turn into nonsense and foolishness. They have Brother Polite on there. They promoted Brother Polite to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
And they get
Brother
a checklist. The
you know
owners, you know what I'm saying? The owners, the Crown Heights people that stay there, you know what I'm saying? They sanction all of that. Without their okay, none of that stuff can go down. So the DJ Vlad barbecue attendees that own the Breakfast Club, they need to explain what's going on with this in court.
Absolutely.
At the least, they need to be accomplice for this, for allowing DJ Envy to help, you know what I'm saying, facilitate the relationship between the clients and Cesar Pina. The Breakfast Club should not be let off the hook. They should be damaged as much as possible at any opportunity that anybody can use to chip away at them. You know what I'm saying?
No, I 100% agree. Because they're complicit in all of that. Especially like you said, when we've now been able to establish a pattern, an ongoing pattern for years now. You know, for years, possibly a decade at this point, of you funneling the people into scam artists and these corrupt folks. You know what I'm saying? Like Cesar Pina. You know what I'm saying? Brother Polite, who's now doing 7 years in jail and prison for, you know, dealing with the little ones, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with little ones, you get what I'm saying? You know, you could throw Umar in the mix, you get what I'm saying? Even though technically by law, he hasn't committed a crime. Technically, I guess
a good lawyer make it sound good.
Yeah, you know, technically, you know
what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's all bad over there, bro. It's all bad. It's all bad.